Welcome to Trade Pro. Do you want to become a chart warrior, a chart assassin, or even a chart god? Well, you can by joining my Patreon page today. Just kidding. You guys know I'm not a salesman. Now, this is the launch video for my Patreon page of the Trade Pro YouTube channel, and I just wanted to go over what you can expect from it, kind of go over the different tiers of it, and also what you should not expect from it. And I don't want to mislead anyone. I don't want there to be any false expectations. And the first thing I want to say about it is that even if you are not a Patreon supporter, you will still get the benefit of me having a Patreon. And what I mean by that is just having a Patreon and earning some extra income for the channel will allow me to spend a lot more time on the channel and produce better content. Things like the FTMO challenges and small account challenges that require a lot of time and effort, I will actually be able to allocate that time towards those things because I'll be making money for doing it. So it benefits everyone. All that content will stay completely free. I want there to be almost no exclusive content only for people paying me money. So everyone will still be able to get it. So if you don't have the money to support on Patreon, don't worry, you're still going to get all the same content pretty much. The only difference is that I made a 30-minute exclusive video for the two top tiers on the Patreon page, and you don't need that to succeed in your trading. Okay, so I just wanted to make that clear first thing. Yes, I know I'm the worst salesman ever, but I'm fine with that. All right, so let's go over the different tiers and kind of what it actually is on the page. So when you support me, you essentially are sending a monthly donation, and I have three tiers. $3 tier, $10 tier, $20 tier, and you guys can let me know your opinion on those amounts. I didn't really know what was too little, what was too much, so I just chose these numbers kind of randomly. But anyway, the first tier is the Chart Warrior, and I just thought that was kind of a fun name. But anyway, the $3 tier, you do not get that 30-minute bonus video with the quote-unquote secret trading tips and tricks video, but you still, you'll get the Patreon only updates, the chat community, and you'll have the priority for asking me questions and deciding what future content will be on the channel. This is for people who, they just want to show their appreciation, and just say, hey, I appreciate the YouTube content that you've been putting out already, and I'm excited for the future content that you're going to be putting out. So that's a good way to show your appreciation if you have some extra money. So yeah, that's that tier. Then there's the Chart Assassin. This one is with that bonus video that I created and these quote-unquote secret trading tips and tricks. They're not actually secret. It's not like there's some magic potion out there that's going to make you a successful trader. So don't take it that way when I call them quote-unquote secret trading tips and tricks. They're just some things that I use that you can add into your system, add them to your strategy, and potentially get better results because you are adding these things in. Okay, so of course you get all the previous perks as well, and the only real difference is that 30-minute bonus video. Then there is the Chart God, and this person, they are just wanting to support me. They really appreciate the content and are so generous. Of course, they get that 30-minute bonus video, and then the maximum priority for if they have decisions, ideas on the content I'm going to be putting out, as well as if they have questions or anything specific or individual that they want to talk about with their trading journey, and maybe I can help. I don't have all the answers, but I can try my best to give you advice on certain things. All right, so that is how I have it set up, and these things can be changed. So if you guys have input, I'm always happy to hear people out. But anyway, if you kind of look at my About Trade Pro, I strive to provide the best educational trading content to help fellow traders become consistently profitable. With your support, I will be able to spend more time providing higher quality and often time-consuming content that will make becoming a trading success much easier for you and all viewers involved. If you support me on Patreon, you become my priority for individual questions and requests for the type of content I put out I will save a couple trading secrets that I use only for Patreon supporters as a thank you for the support. And then there's this kind of thing where they have a goal. So I didn't really know what to put here, but I guess the first goal would be $1,000 per month on Patreon, which I feel like could happen within a year. I don't really know what to expect though, so it's just kind of a wild guess. I have no idea what to expect from Patreon. Maybe it's $100 or maybe it's I have no idea. So I just put it at 1,000, and we'll see how long it takes to get there, or if I ever get there. So this is the 30-minute video, and you can kind of see here's the 30-minute video going over some tips and tricks you can potentially add into your strategy, see better results, or gain more confidence. Watch the entire thing, listen to everything I say to get the most out of it. There's quite a few things in there that I talk about, so it's not just a couple, it's probably like 5 or 6 things that you can add in and think about doing with your strategy. If it doesn't help, or you already know about this stuff, you already do it, then that's fine. But at that point, probably the only thing you have to work on is your own emotions when it comes to trading, your consistency, your discipline. So, all right. So that's pretty much it. I thought these names were pretty cool or pretty funny at least. They want it, when I was going over like what you should do, I was watching videos on how to launch your Patreon page and how to create a good Patreon page, and people always kept saying to have cool names for the different tiers, and I was like, I don't know how to choose a cool name for my different tiers, so I was like, well, what are some cool names? Okay, I guess Warrior, Spartan from 300, then we got Assassin's Creed, and then we got Goku going Super Saiyan God on the far right. So some throwbacks on that for me at least. But yeah, so hope you guys are excited for it. If you can spare any money, and I would really greatly appreciate it. I don't want to sound like a begging little bitch, but it would be really awesome if I could get some supporters and spend more time on the channel. And if not, I will continue to make the content that I'm making. But I think it would be really cool to be able to spend more time on the YouTube channel and be able to do those cool things like the FTMO challenges and the small account challenges properly, since, on the one that I tried doing recently, I just didn't have enough time to get lots of entries and really give it a good chance of working well. So it'd be cool to be able to actually do those types of things properly. Well, anyway, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Thank you guys for considering. And again, you don't need to become a Patreon supporter to get the benefits of me having a Patreon, because the main benefit will be the fact that the content on the YouTube channel increases. Okay? Have a nice day, guys. Appreciate you all. Thanks for watching.